Hi, good evening. My name is Shirma Lisa Stewart. I operate SLS Tax and Accounting Services, where I provide small business owners with bookkeeping guidelines and services, as well as tax preparation services. And I also help those who have IRS issues with tax resolution services. What I want to do, or who I want to talk to a little bit today, perhaps you're a startup or you're a sole proprietor and you want to take your business to the next level and make your entity official. Now, the LLC is quite popular. It's easier to form, and there's some advantages, but there's always disadvantages with everything. So before I go further, I want to just make sure that this is not tax advice. This is just some friendly information so that you are a little bit more empowered to make the best decision for yourself and for your business. Okay? Now, a clarification that I want to bring, right, because at one point I didn't know it myself until I learned it, and I understand it a lot better now. Okay, there's the limited liability company, which is popular, I mentioned, and then there's the C corporation, and then you hear about the S corp. Well, the S corp is not a third formation, but it happens to be, it's an election that you can take to either have your LLC or your C corporation taxed as an S corporation for tax purposes. Now, the difference is, if you're a sole proprietor or a single member LLC, you are taking an owner's draw from the business. That's how you pay yourself. And then now you are responsible for paying your own self-employment taxes. Okay? So after, based on your net income, you have to pay quarterly estimated taxes. If you are a C corporation, it's double taxed, right? The corporation gets taxed, and then the shareholders are also taxed on the dividends that gets paid out. Now, with the S corp designation, okay, if you qualify for it, you as a business owner can take a salary from the business. So that means you are not paying self-employment taxes. The business itself is making those payments through payroll taxes. Now, here's a caveat, and here's where a lot of people run into issues. Make sure you understand your company's cash position, right? Because having that S corp designation, you cannot pay yourself the same amount perhaps as a sole proprietor. Because maybe as a sole proprietor or single member LLC, based on what you make, you could only take based on what you think you can afford to take out of the business. However, under the S corp, you have to pay yourself a reasonable compensation for the position you're holding in the company. Okay, so if you're an executive level, right, based on what the market rate is or what the salary is for that position you're holding, you are supposed to make sure that you're paying yourself that way. All right, if not, and you try to probably do it other way just to get around the tax laws, you might have some problems down the road with the IRS. Okay, so the more you know, the better decisions you can make. Listen, running a business is exciting. Forming your business and making it official, that's even another level of excitement. But you want to do it right. Okay, so sit with your accountant or your tax professional, or go make an appointment with a CPA if you want, and find out and understand what's best, what are the pros, what are the cons, right? Is this going to serve you well? And, that way you can be better informed. Again, my name is Shirma Lisa Stewart. I operate SLS Tax and Accounting. I serve small business owners as well as individuals with tax services as well. All right. So listen, all the best with your business. Okay. You can find my contact in my profile.